Oh, this is what we do in URL? Hmm? Hmm? This is what we're doing? This is what we're doing. You got the king of Scottish battle rap right there versus the undefeated lyrical assassin. Soul versus Gemini going down on Summer Madness 8. But you mean Shots do it? You know what? We ain't even gonna touch that. We ain't even gonna touch that. We're not gonna touch that. We're not gonna touch that. Soul versus Gemini, Summer Madness 8 in London. Boy, I would never, ever, in my years of knowing battle rap and studying battle rap, would I ever think that sentence would come out of my mouth. If you were to tell me last year that Soul versus Gemini was happening on URL's debut in the UK on a Summer Madness stage, I would first of all be like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? That is not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Well, guess what? It's happening. And we're gonna talk about it. We got two guys who can break people down into dust. Two people who have changed the perspective on two other big name UK battle rappers. Let's go for a little history lesson. Code Red, next in line 2, I believe. Gemini versus Shox the Rebel was the main event. Everybody thought Shox was just going to punch his way out of another victory. But what happened? What happened? Shox the Rebel got broken down for 3 rounds against Gemini. Gemini pointed out almost like 16 to 17 lines that Shox the Rebel stole from other people. And Shox hasn't been looked at since. He hasn't been looked at the same since. And then we got Soul in one of his greatest performances against Raptor. Raptor was on a tear on his way to the top. Had it almost beat Tony D in a judge battle. Had a great 1-rounder against Shox the Rebel. Had a great battle against Gemini. And then when it got to the title shot, Soul did one of his greatest performances I've ever seen. Oh, and can I also remind you of something? That Soul is battling Ilmac in December? So, but that is not a disadvantage. Soul is not a disadvantage because I know he is well prepared for both battles. This is going to be something to see. I knew Smack definitely had to bring out some UK. I thought, now personally, this is what I thought was going to happen. I thought that Briz versus Shox the Rebel was finally going to go down in the UK. But it's not. So, I got to settle for this. And that's okay. Because I never would have thought this battle would happen on URL. You know what? You guys want to know what the first URL UK battle was? Shox the Rebel versus Gizmo in a PG, hosted by Norbs. That's crazy, right? That's crazy, right? What's the second battle in UK on URL that's gonna happen? Soul versus Gemini. Oh, this is gonna be a goodie. It's a goodie. Lux Voice, I'm gonna need to hear all of this. I don't need nobody calling me on Sunday because I'm not gonna be here when it happens. Matter of fact, I'm logging out of Twitter. I'm logging out of Twitter that entire day. So when it does happen, I will just I'm logging out of I'm not gonna talk to anybody. Don't nobody send me updates from SMA because I have a personal obligation that I need to take care of. Not necessarily to take care of that. I have a personal event that I am going to that day. That is, to me, is worth more than this battle event. Now I know most of y'all are gonna be like, really? You gonna be missing an event? If you were in my position, you would understand me that this personal event means a lot to me. So, other than that, I will not be watching the live stream, which is okay. That's okay. That's fine. They also said something. Oh, you get the VOD. So on Sunday, I want nobody to call me, because I'm gonna be watching the whole event with my eyes glued and my ears open. So nobody text me, nobody call me, nobody email me, nothing. I'm gonna sit back, grab me some leftover food, because it will be a Friendsgiving that I will be attending. Don't roast me in the comments. And I will enjoy the first ever URL Smack event in London. Summer Madness 8. Now, who do I got in this battle? I gotta lean towards Soul 2-1. But Soul, I'm gonna tell you right now, this might be your toughest battle. You thought Shocks was giving clean punches. Did you see what Gemini did to Shocks though? If you really think about it, Gemini is the lineal. Google it. O'Shea taught me that. Is the lineal don't flop champion. Not Quill. Is the lineal don't flop champion. Because Soul beat Shocks. Or Shocks beat Soul. Judge battle. Won the championship. Then Gemini beat Shocks. So technically, Gemini is the best, is the don't flop champion right now. Is the lineal don't flop champion right now. So this is for the real don't flop championship on a URL stage. But so this is gonna have to be some of you. I hope you have 6 of your best rounds, because I want to see the battle versus you and Ilmac. So I just feel like Soul still has something to prove. Gemini has already proven that he's one of the best. Soul, I feel like even though he's done so much, I feel like he has a lot to prove. Tony D didn't write for him, didn't prepare for him his best. We all know Gemini's gonna come prepared with 3 rounds. So this is what we're gonna do. I just want to know 2 things. So, I don't want you to try to appeal to a URL crowd, because you're not going to be in front of a URL crowd. You're going to be in front of a London crowd. That's something that you're already used to. Same thing goes with Gemini. You're going to be in front of a London crowd. This is a home game for the both of you. Even though Soul's from Scotland, this is going to be a home game for both of you. So I don't need y'all to switch anything up and be different. I need y'all to be y'all. Now, on to the Smack side of things. Because, they are bringing some of Smack's best to the stage. So let me let the cape flip real quick. Arsenal, Soul 2-1. Arsenal versus New Jersey Twerk. Twerk, let me have a, hang on, let me talk to you in a way that you'll understand. Twerk, let me talk to you for a second. Your battle versus Shotgun Suge dropped the same week that your band battle versus Chess dropped. And then right after that, you get announced to face Arsenal in the UK at Summer Madness. So y'all really just gonna y'all really putting the rocket ship behind this boy, aren't you? I have nothing against it. I'm a Twerk fan. But to say, but to put him against somebody who, I don't know, had arguably the best battle in UK history against Shoddy Horror at the 4th birthday on Don't Flop, standing at maybe 11 million views right now. Them going round for round, bar for bar. Arsenal versus Shoddy Horror. I'm gonna just say it, is one of the battles that changed this culture. And Twerk, you think just because you've been making up bad performances, this is gonna change everything if you beat Arsenal? Well, yeah, if you beat Arsenal convincingly in the UK, oh my God, that's better than beating him. That's almost just as good as beating him in Jersey. Because, and I'll explain to you why. Because Arsenal's been to the UK. Arsenal is a star in the UK. He's battled guys like Tony D. He's battled Sharon over there. He had, again, one of the best battles of all time against Shoddy Horror over there. What else do you want from the man? He's proven to you that he's a star anywhere. So you probably already know where I'm going with this. I got Arsenal 2-1 in this battle. Because, Twerk, you've never been over there. Ars has the clear advantage over you because he knows what kind of bars and what kind of performance to give the UK people. I'm not saying that you're about to come with the best strapped in ever, because you better come with the best strapped in ever. You pocket check Smack and you took the hoodie down this year. If you beat Arsenal, Geechee Gotti and K-Shine got some competition for Champion of the Year. Because this will count. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But why? But people are saying, but New Jeruz is back. New Jeruz is back. He did his thing versus Chess. He did his thing versus Shotgun Suge. You saw him in that one rounder against Easy to Block Captain. Well, guess what, people? It's going to take just a little bit more to prove me that New Jeruz is back. I don't want the Twerk versus Shotgun Suge. I don't want the Twerk versus Chess. I don't even want the Twerk versus Averb in the 3rd round. I want the Twerk versus Clean Paper. I want the Twerk that comes fully prepared. I want the Twerk that battled Ill Will and clearly beat him. I want the Twerk that is going to come in there and say, fuck you, Arsenal. I'm the king of Jersey. Not you. I want him to just hood up all 3 rounds. Just bow. You know what I'm saying? All of that. I want all of that and more. Arsenal, I know you're going to do your thing too. I know you want to make up for your hollow battle. I know you do. So this is your time. You in front of people that you know. That's why I'm giving the edge to you. Arsenal 2-1. This next battle I did not see coming. I did not see coming because the styles don't make sense to me. But I've seen T-Top versus these kind of people. Versus Pens, right? T-Top versus JC. We all remember what happened there, didn't we? It's good, so I don't have to remind you. But I'm going to address the elephant in the room when it's time to. Oh, word to Jazz, it's time to. Okay, so y'all are thinking, obviously, Iron Solomon has a better pen than T-Top, right? Clearly. No debate. But, T-Top has one thing that he can do better than Iron Solomon. And that's crowd control. Crowd control. That's performance. That's why I think him being in NWX and learning from K-Shine and DNA is the smartest decision I think T-Top has ever made. Also, congratulations, sir, for becoming a father. My deepest congratulations and blessings to you, sir. T-Top is gonna come with T-Top, because that's what got him here. He's not gonna do anything different against Iron Solomon. I understand he's probably gonna, try to sharpen his pen just a little more, because this is Iron Solomon, and he is no joke. Clearly. So Iron Solomon versus T-Top. I did not see this coming at all. Whatsoever. This is a battle that is going to be hard to call, because this is two different people that we're dealing with. We got track talk versus just amazing penmanship. We got jokes versus amazing penmanship. We got performance versus amazing penmanship. And just because I've named the same attribute over and over and over for Iron Solomon doesn't mean that I'm, degrading anything that he's done. He had Battle of the Night at one of the worst battle events I've ever seen at Summer Madness against JC on 2 weeks prep. I think. 2 weeks or 3 weeks? 2 to 3 weeks prep, and then battled Big K and won. I'm not going to get unblocked, so I might as well say it. He beat Big K. Clearly. Again, I like the cape. So, who do I give the edge to? Do I go with the amazing penmanship and the brash execution and lyricism of Iron Solomon, or do I go with the crowd favorite? There it is. There it is. This is an even playing field, T-Top. This is a place you've never been before. This is a country you've never been before. And this, I think, has Iron Solomon ever battled in the UK? No, but I think he can adapt to that style real quick. I'm going to have to give the edge to Iron Solomon. T-Top, some of the stuff you may try to do in England may not slide. Because frankly, I feel like Iron Solomon can just do Iron Solomon and win the battle. Not clearly. None of these battles I'm saying nobody's going to win clearly. Again, if you lose, I'll say this so I'm blue in the face. If I say you lose and you win, I will get on this cam and say I was wrong. Okay? I was wrong. I'm not gonna make excuses why my person who I thought won or I thought lost won or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. I got Iron Solomon taking this because the UK people react to bars. Yes, they react to jokes sometimes, but I think more they react to bars. So I'm gonna edge this to Iron Solomon. And if Iron Solomon beats T-Top in the UK on neutral ground, K-Shine, Geechee Gotti, New Jersey Twerk. There's your top four of the champion of the year. Now, moving on to Tay Rock versus Pat Stay. This battle I wanted to see a long time ago. At one point in time, I thought Rock had made a name for himself so good on the URL that he was able to go to other leagues. And he did. He went to UW. I think even, before, he went to Seven City Sharks and battled Rolla during his URL run. But now, he waited, and he says he waited until Pat came to the URL and we went to London. Now, what was funny about that, this is an on-cam story. Nobody is, this is not no exclusive thing, but a long time ago, Tay Rock was supposed to battle Math Hoffa on Don't Flop in the UK. But due to some contractual arguments, some disagreements, that didn't happen. So, Tay Rock versus Pat Stay, right? Pat Stay's been on a tear. Had a great performance against Danny Myers. Had a great performance against Averb. You got that Pat that means something, but what's really interesting about this is that Pat's done all of this, great performances, outside of URL. Now, who do I give the advantage to? Do I go the route that I went with Arsenal and New Jersey Twerk and say, seemingly just because Arsenal knows the crowd better over there, or just because Pat Stay knows the crowd better over there, I give the edge to Pat Stay to beat Tay Rock? Or do I give the fact that Tay Rock has built his name up that big that UK is going to love Tay Rock regardless? It's an interesting question. It's an interesting dynamic. I'll tell you right now, Tay Rock is going to do what Tay Rock does every time. He's going to be in your face. This is going to be with him at all times. And he's probably going to try to joke with Pat, which is a bad idea. If it works, salute. But I'm going to tell you this. Pat's going to joke Rock most of this time. And then he's going to go into his aggressive mode where he says this crazy bar and turns into a mythical creature and shocks him and does this. And we're going to love it. And then Tay Rock is going to pull out this big-ass gun and then try to shoot Pat and then talk about steroids and then talk about a cig and then says, oh, wait, you used to having a fag in your mouth or something like that? Referencing the Pat Stay and Rome video? So many things that I think are going to happen in this battle. But I'm just going to be honest right now. I got Tay Rock beating Pat Stay 2-1. For the only reason is that Tay Rock, to me, when he's backed in a corner, when Tay Rock is backed in a corner in a place he's never been, he likes to fight out from that corner. Perfect example. I think his first time in Detroit was against Clean Paper. We all saw what happened in that battle. Him in Texas got booed against Goods. I was there. What happened? He came back with fire bars and made it a classic. So, Tay-Rock 2-1, because I feel like Rock always knows how to fight out of a corner. When his back is against the wall, all the eyes are on him. Because Pat Stay, if Pat Stay loses this battle, it doesn't do anything for him. Okay, I lost to Tay-Rock in England. Okay, I've never lost in Canada. I've never lost in the United States or whatever you want to say. But if Tay-Rock loses to Pat Stay in England, oh, that is going to be ego-shattering city. I don't know if Tay-Rock takes a bad loss to Pat Stay in England. I don't know. That's going to be something that is going to shake the culture. And then we get to this battle. Before I get to the main event, they announced that there's going to be a battle being streamed during the live stream and streamed for everybody to watch in attendance. A battle that I never thought was going to happen because I feel like these guys are teammates. These guys are teammates. These guys are friends. These guys are homies. These guys are gang members. Rum Nitty versus Geechee Gotti in a special one-off on a special location? I don't know who to pick in this battle, so guess what? I'm pulling out my either way card. Because these guys, while they might be friends, they ain't gonna hold no punches. They're gonna try to punch each other's life away. They are going to try to punch each other's life away. Just because they're friends, just because that don't mean anything. In this and when it comes to being in the ring, it don't matter if you're my friend. Ask Arsenal, it don't matter if you from Jersey. I'm gonna try to take your head off. And guess what? Both of these guys are going to put on an amazing performance. And I actually think that the battle's already been shot. Personally. Or about to be shot. Or maybe it's a, pay-per-view stream that's going to be live from a pay-per-view. It's going to be like pay-per-view shit. They're going to it's going to be live from the United States, shown in the UK, and shown on the pay-per-view stream. I don't know how that's going to work, but Avo, I trust you. Avocado is God, and I trust you. I trust you that you're going to make that work great. Now, the main event. The bout we've all wanted to see since that fateful night in New Jersey. Hollow Da Don versus John Da Don. Now, before you say a word to me, before you say, oh, Hunter, we already know what you're going to say. John's your favorite battle rapper. So you're going to say John 3-0. Or you're going to say John 2-1. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. Well, here's where I'm going to say you're wrong. Here's where I'm going to say you're absolutely wrong. John is my favorite battle rapper because he can do it all. He's a man. He's a battle rap human Swiss Army knife. He can punch. He can scheme. He can joke. He has crowd control. He has aggression. He can do it all. That's why I was very, very fortunate enough to meet both of these men. To meet both John and Hollow when I was in Houston. Now, I did not talk to them about the battle because I did not know that the battle was even official by that time. So this is where it gets a little interesting. Hollow has everything. He's done everything in this battle rap stuff. He just was in a freaking battle rap movie, for God's sakes. He's battled Lux. He's battled Arse twice. He's battled Surf. He's battled Clips. He's battled Conceited. He's battled Pat Stay. He's battled Pass. He's battled everybody that he possibly can battle. He's battled Tay-Rock, for God's sakes. He's battled Hitman. What else am I supposed to say? What else am I supposed to say? He's battled Disaster. He's battled Pat Stay twice, actually. So this is what I have to say about this. I pulled the either way card on Geechee Gotti versus Hollow, or Geechee Gotti versus Rum Nitty, excuse me. But I'm gonna have to do the same thing, because if I say John John's gonna win, then all y'all are gonna say, "Oh, well, that's your favorite battle rapper. That's what you're supposed to do." But if I say Hollow's gonna win, oh, you would have then. Why didn't you say John John was gonna win? It's a no-win situation. To me, this battle, Hollow has less to lose. John John has everything. Has everything to lose and everything to gain. This is his legacy battle. This is the battle that's literally I've watched John John since him versus Lotta Zay. Then him becoming my favorite against Hitman Hollow. Coming out of the PGs against B Magic. I've seen Hollow versus Big T. Hollow versus Passwords. Hollow versus Ilmac. Actually, Hollow never battle conceded. It was a joke. I met Hollow versus Ilmac. I've seen Hollow battle Tay-Rock live on pay-per-view. I've seen him battle Arsenal in his rematch on pay-per-view. I've seen it all from both of these guys. And for me to pick a side on this one? Absolutely not. I'm going to be in the middle of this because I'm going to be as unbiased as I possibly can. Yes, John John is my favorite battle rapper. Hands down. Hollow is one of the greatest battle rappers of all time. This is going to be a treat because it's a grudge match. These guys don't like each other. And they're flying out to London to lyrically slaughter one another. And if John John wins, he gets to be God tier. He's God tier because he's already upper top tier. All of that. He beats Hollow, he's God tier, and he has nothing else to prove. Actually, John John, if you're watching this, you've met me before. Believe me, you have. I don't know why I'm reminding you of it. But if you beat Hollow, you tell me you have to battle Surf next. You gotta battle Surf next. And then wherever that battle is happening, whether it's in Houston, whether it's in New York, whether it's in Cali, whether it's in Atlanta, whether it's anywhere. You battle Surf, I'm taking a flight to wherever that battle is at. I don't care. But I just went in on the Summer Madness 8 card here in London. Shout out to Smack, shout out to Beasley, shout out to Nunu, shout out to Norbs, shout out to P, shout out to Ike, shout out to everybody on the URL staff. Shout out to Avo, Avo, we don't deserve you, brother. I always say that every time I see a pay-per-view stream, and I will continue to say it until I'm blue in the face. Subscribe to You Ruin Your Day. I'll put the channel link in the bottom, or the channel link in the bottom. 35 minutes. I went in on Summer Madness, and Sunday, I will be watching. I will be watching the VOD, so that way there will be absolutely no interruptions. I'm logging out of Twitter, so that way nobody tweet me with reactions and none of that. Summer Madness 8. I didn't expect you to be this damn good. But now, I know. But in the words of New Jersey Twerk, don't matter where I'm at, I'm strapped in.